What does Paul George do for the Cavaliers? Ask yourself this. We keep getting told Paul George helps them match up with the Warriors better because he can match up with Kevin Durant. No, he can't. What? We get told Paul George can play defense. He is a more athletic than what Cleveland had, and he'll be able to give them a better shot at going at Durant. Why? Paul George is a better defender and more athletic than the guy who just guarded Durant in the finals, LeBron James. He's a better matchup because why? Because he's shorter than LeBron, weighs less than LeBron, is less athletic than LeBron. Durant just came off the finals where he averaged, I forgot the number, but it was like, I think he finished right at 34 point something points per game. And you think he won't get that on Paul George? Paul George, as much as I like him, I think he's a great player, he has 0 on Kevin Durant. There's this thing, right? Growing up, my own personal experience, growing up, there was 3 guys who were just in a different level, right? Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant. We're just on a different level. At one point, the top 5 players in the NBA were those 3 guys, Chris Paul and Dwight Howard. I'm a big-time Chris Paul fan. That's my favorite player. Big-time Kobe fan. You know, I was a big-time Dwight fan when he was in Orlando. But you just knew there was a difference between Chris Paul and Dwight Howard and those other 3. D-Wade, it was 07 when he led the league in scoring. No, I believe 08, I'm sorry. Because 07 he was injured. 08 is when he led the league in scoring. That year especially. Those were the top 5 MVP candidates. Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Chris Paul, Dwight Howard. When you look at the NBA now, Kevin Durant and LeBron James, and I'll even throw Steph Curry in there, they're just a little bit different than everybody. Like, I really like Anthony Davis. I truly think Anthony Davis is the best player in the league. But that's a personal opinion. I'll get to explain that a little more later later in the show. But there's a difference right now between Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and the rest of the NBA. Paul George is not on that level. Paul George won't be able to defend Kevin Durant. Will he be able to go at him offensively? Yeah, I guess, but more than LeBron could have? And then explain to me, where did the shots come from? Because not only is Paul George also an ISO player, the 2 guys he plays with are also ISO players, and one of them don't pass. Like, Kyrie Irving does not pass the ball. I don't know how many times we have to explain this. He don't do it. The guy averages a career like 5 assists, and like people, which is great because I've made obviously the 2 videos about talking about Kyrie, and I got blasted for him. And if you look at the finals, I was 100% right. He's a high volume shooter who doesn't pass and turns the ball over at the same rate as guys who do pass. Is he phenomenal as far as being able to dribble, as far as being able to get to the rim? 100%. But I never denied that in any of my videos. But when that's your point guard, you can't do it. Like, and Paul George would be the same way. LeBron might pass him the ball, but then what's LeBron going to do? Is LeBron going to average 20 points a game and 10 assists so that Kyrie and Paul George can get his? Then what about rebounding? LeBron's going to go play power forward again? As much as I think he should start to trend towards power forward, because I think that is a good position to fade into, far more than small forward, where, you are going to be challenged every night by guys like Durant, guys like Paul George, Jimmy Butler. Paul George is just, like I said, it's this, same with the draft, you get this unknown, and because it's unknown, people like to think It's limitless. People like to think it is better than what it is. If you've heard me talk about baseball teams, I hate unknown baseball teams because if I don't have a proven product, how am I supposed to trust it? Think about this. I said going into the finals, take Kevin Durant, take LeBron James, take them both out of the finals. Okay, right? They don't get to play. Both snapped their Achilles, game one, or even before game one. Who's the better team? Of course Golden State was the better team. Of course they were. So let's do another thought exercise like that. Put Paul George in this series, take Kevin Love out. Okay? Remove LeBron James, remove Kevin Durant. Who's the better team? It's still not close. It's still the Warriors. I like Paul George, but he cannot handle Kevin Durant. He will not stop Kevin Durant. And even if he goes at Kevin Durant and gives him 20, 25 points, it's no better than what LeBron did. Also, can we stop acting like Kevin Love is this great trade piece? Like, Kevin Love is a good player. I will give him that. And he can be a really good player. But he's just a stat stuffer on a bad team when he was in Minnesota. And now he's just been marginalized. Which, I don't even know how marginalized. I think he's actually been helped. And I think the fact he's got the reputation of being marginalized has helped his career because I don't think people would see the same decline that they would if he was still the guy in Minnesota. Just saying.